For over 10 years, Custom Zombies has been a content-filled dreamland for fans of the game mode. Maps from the recently released Nightmare all the way back to Yoti's Lair and World at War are a testament to this statement, and so experiences that are both rich in quality and features are plentiful. However, being able to play the best new releases is a luxury that's only ever been available to those lucky enough to own a decent gaming PC. By the turn of the year though, all of that is about to change. My name is Kunjora, and in this video we're going to be diving into how Custom Zombies is on the verge of blowing up. Now of course, if you want to go ahead and play the old school Custom Zombies experiences found in 2008's Call of Duty World at War, you won't exactly need a spec'd out beast of a computer that you would have needed back when these maps were new. Simply, the fact is, with World at War being as old as it is now, many simple laptops in the market are more than capable of running these maps without breaking a sweat, which is great. But for those of you who've been watching my channel and even some of the bigger zombie YouTubers, you all know by now that the groundbreaking custom zombie maps being developed nowadays are for Black Ops 3, and to run these, you're gonna need more than just a simple office laptop. To be more specific, depending on your desired resolution and frame rates, a rig capable of giving you the best possible Custom Zombies experience would easily run you up between $900 to $1,500 US, especially with the PC component climate being where it is at the time of recording this video. And that, to be honest, is a hell of a lot of money. And with consoles being priced at less than half of this and providing admittedly unbeatable bang for buck in the gaming performance department, at least with vanilla titles, many consumers naturally find it hard to justify dropping twice the bucks just for the sake of mods, resolution, frame rate, and being able to run Windows. And on top of that, some of the console gamers looking to move to PC are just simply too overwhelmed by the PC market. There's so much to research and learn for someone new, and it's so important to get everything right from the parts you choose to the assembly process and beyond. To summarize, for some it's just too much hassle. But now, finally, for any of you watching this video that falls into that category of people, there is now a solution, dubbed the Steam Deck, Valve's brand new handheld PC that's scheduled to hit the market this December. Now don't fret, we are going to get back to how this ties into Custom Zombies, but first it's worth quickly just going over why this machine is a big deal. Now this is a device that at face value delivers the perks of a console, but with the freedom and modding abilities, that's right, flexed by PC gaming. This handheld PC is going to allow players to seamlessly jump into their Steam library and run games straight from the handheld device itself without streaming, and you can even install Windows on it if you want to. It's worth mentioning, however, that the operating system found when you unbox it is based on Linux and actually looks a lot like a console experience. But with Steam being such an integral part of this handheld's claim to fame, it means that we've got complete confirmation that players will have full-fat access to the Steam Workshop. And this, my friends, is where it gets interesting, because the Steam Workshop is the hub where Zombies players go and download Black Ops 3's custom zombie maps. The Steam Deck claims to be able to handle any game thrown at it, so naturally jumping back onto 2015's Black Ops 3 Zombies, even with the custom maps, should in theory be a walk in the park. Now I'm just going to dive into the tech specs on why this is possible. Some of you may find this boring, but you know what, it's definitely worth hearing. So a large reason why this machine can actually handle what's being thrown at it is the fact that it runs on an 800p resolution screen, instead of trying to run at the higher resolutions found on gaming monitors and TVs. Now of course, once you hear that it has an 800p screen, you probably immediately cringe and think it must look like dog shit. But this is actually a great call, because lower resolution makes it easier to pump out a nice frame rate, and not only that, but the Steam Deck is wielding a 7-inch screen, and so 800p actually makes perfect sense when you think about this in terms of pixels per inch. So for example, a 27-inch gaming monitor with a 2K resolution has about 108 pixels per inch. The classic PlayStation Portable, that might I add actually looked incredibly crisp and sharp, had a 4.3-inch screen with 128 pixels per inch. But the Steam Deck with its 7-inch screen at 800p resolution delivers 215 pixels per inch. So yes, it's not full HD or bloody 4K, but thanks to the screen size, it's still gonna look pretty damn crisp. So what on earth does this all actually mean? Well, it means that for around $500, because by the way, you definitely do not want to grab the 64 gig version, players can finally own a console-like device capable of running custom zombies and run it well. With it also being portable, it will be much easier to jump in wherever you are, which all in all basically translates to custom zombies absolutely boosting in popularity. I mean, despite owning a gaming PC, I'm looking into grabbing a Steam Deck myself just for the convenience of being able to play make custom zombies on my break at work or over at a friend's house for LAN party purposes and more. I cannot stress enough how much of a big deal this device really is. Granted, the Steam Deck is by no means the first handheld PC ever made, but it's sure as hell going to be the one that leads the charge in the handheld PC market. Not only that, but it packs a decent amount of horsepower, and like I said, being able to run custom zombies on a portable device that costs less than building a custom PC that can run it yourself, it's pretty much a no-brainer for anyone looking to get into custom zombies without forking out that much cash. Not only that, but I can't tell you how many times I and many other zombie YouTubers for that matter are asked in our comments and in our streams whether or not custom maps are going to be playable on console. And honestly, for over 10 years, console players have been aching to get their hands on the ability to play these incredible community creations, myself included, back in the days of World at War at least. I remember watching some of these bigger YouTubers play these World at War custom zombie maps, and I was desperate to get my hands on it myself. And now finally, after all this time, there is a step forward in the right direction and a solution provided to the community that will allow many more people to jump into the custom zombies world. Now, part of the reason why playing these maps has always been such a desire is that these experiences are created with passion by the people who love the mode as much as we do. Pretty soon, I'm going to be uploading a video that talks more about this in detail, but effectively, these people have so much talent and creativity that in many cases, they deliver creations that are either on par or better than that of Treyarch. And so if you want a full-blown, entirely new custom zombie map on a huge scale, there are tons of high-quality maps to choose from at this point. Or even if you wanted to go more subtle and just make little changes to the already existing Black Ops 3 gameplay experiences, you can do that as well. I mean, for example, I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to play the Zombie Chronicles version of Kino de Toten with actual Black Ops 1 weapons. I don't know why that wasn't already a thing, but let me tell you, being able to do that feels incredible. Similarly to playing the Giant with World at War weapons and so on. And what's best about all of this is that it's just ever growing. You're never truly short of zombies content if you have access to Black Ops 3 Steam Workshop, and thankfully the Steam Deck will grant you that access. I also feel that with the Steam Deck success comes a potential side effect. Now, at this part in the video, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little bit ambitious and we're going to talk about what exactly might come out of the other side once many more people jump into custom zombies. Now, with Steam's award system combined with the fact that mappers can add their PayPal at the bottom of a Steam Workshop submission, one obvious and simple side effect would be that if more people are playing these maps, more attention will in turn be given to the map creators, and so their hard work potentially will lead to greater rewards. And what does that all translate to? Well, obviously it means more maps. Creators will be more enticed to develop more and elevate the standard to new heights. A lot of breakthroughs have been made recently in custom zombies for Black Ops 3, and these talented people are actually bringing more and more features to the game that previously people might have thought weren't even possible. And with more groundbreaking maps being developed, more people will catch wind of it, and all in all, it could lead to a pretty large snowball effect. I mean, just for argument's sake, let's just weigh up the possibility that with the release of the Steam Deck, sales for the PC version of Black Ops 3 just skyrocket. Custom zombies obviously would be pretty much the sole reason for that, as most people with an interest in Black Ops 3's base game content would have definitely played it by now, at least on console. I mean, who the bloody hell is going to buy Black Ops 3 on PC just to experience the campaign in ultra settings? It just doesn't really make sense, does it? And with that in mind, Activision would have to take notice in the fact that supplying the community with the ability to make custom content via official mod tools definitely makes an impact on how well their game sells on PC. This might have already been obvious to you and me, but by this happening, it would be in black and white, clear as day for Activision themselves. What this could translate to, if we're really lucky, is a new set of mod tools for an upcoming zombies game. It could be unlikely, but it's certainly not impossible. But even so, with the amount of light that this Steam Deck could potentially shed onto the custom zombies community, it is quite likely that we may well be seeing more maps dropping more frequently. But all in all, from what we know thus far, the Steam Deck seems like a beautifully elegant answer to the calls made by console gamers for an accessible piece of gaming tech that allows you to play custom zombie maps and more. Considering the level of freedom that the Steam Deck provides, it honestly seems like great value for money, even just for general gaming, especially when considering the fact that because it runs on Steam, you can use game key platforms to grab your games at a significantly lower cost than you would have done on a console. So to wrap this all up, no, custom zombies is not coming to Xbox or PlayStation anytime soon, and honestly, I don't really think it ever will. However, a solution has been put onto the table for those console gamers looking to experience custom zombies at a cost that isn't as extortionate as getting a PC made. In addition to that, like I touched on earlier, the operating system out of the box looks a lot like a console experience. So for anyone that doesn't like using Windows or having a device that serves any other purpose aside from dedicated gaming, the Steam Deck is effectively the answer to all of those needs. Plus, I mean, it's handheld. I mean, that's just such a cool little benefit. But that, lads, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the video. I do hope you found it interesting and intriguing. If you did like it, please be sure to show that by leaving a like on the video and subscribing if you're new. And I hope to catch you guys very soon. Also, let me know down below in the comments if you'd like more of these kinds of videos where I kind of touch on facts and information and, you know, actual like informative stuff. It's a new ballpark for me, but I'm enjoying it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.